Did that fix anything? If it's bad, I just have to end the night. Is this better? Why do streamers always have to have tech issues, man? Is that better? Stop shaking me! Also, I just thought this was really funny. I was sharing this with Apple while I was trying to set everything back up. Here. I thought it was funny. I was restarting my computer, basically. So, let me see. Let me see. It's a chat. This app is preventing you from restarting. I just thought it was funny. I was like, of course they are. Why would they let me just have it the easy way? So, oh, actually? So when I was talking to you guys earlier and I kept acting like, oh, like what's going on, like this is getting really weird, the mic was not registering every single time I talk, and usually when I get instant feedback when I'm talking usually. So for me, I was like, there's something really wrong with this mic right now. It was set to the right mic. I have tried to reset it over and over again. It didn't work. So I was like, I might have to just do a full restart and have it fix itself, basically. So I think it's fine. Blaming us as usual. Oh, whatever. You guys was preventing me from restarting, but I hope it less staticky, no staticky, not at all. Aeolus is over here in DMs like, I'm sorry. I'm like, what are you sorry for? The mic is fine. There's no way the mic is bad. There's no way the mic is bad. It's fine. It's gonna be okay. Daijobu, as one says. Is it good, Apple? Right? Is my limiter making it being weird? I do have noise suppression on. Is that normal? What if I turn it off? Is it better? Is it better? What is it better that there's no noise suppression? Ba 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 ba. I don't know. I have a compressor on too, but you're good, perfect even. Okay. Okay, perfect. That's one thing that's not an issue. Apple thinks it might be the game that's freaking out. That could be it. Let's figure that out, and then we'll start doing the VTubing stuff right afterwards. The big, you know, you could be like, maybe you could just be done for the night, right? But like, I feel like restarting the computer and seeing if it works is better than me stressing about it all night, wondering if it's still gonna work when I stream again. Is a lot better. So I'm gonna restart it and see if it works. If it doesn't work, then I might have to just cry in a corner or something. And I need to turn this on, my friends. I feel like it's the game too. The game's a little wonky in terms of its sound, and we were complaining about the sound like the whole stream. So let's see. I also put my VTube at frame rate at like what, one, I put it really high, maybe. Oh no, it adjusts itself as 60 actually, never mind. So that's not an issue too. Riku Kirsty, probably. Making fun of Riku Putty wasn't my best thing to do. We're gonna go get Aeolus here in a second. I just want to make sure everything sounds good before I bring it back. So hopefully when I get back into call with Aeolus, it'll work properly. But welcome to my top 5. This totally hasn't happened in like 5 million years. Joy, Apple, BE, Spin, Caterpie, and Kiwi, thank you so much. The chat is prevent exactly, Curry. Aren't you streaming, cutie? Also, I watched your stream with Owner and Ashy. Always nice to see you. My power went out. No! All the streamers are having issues today, aren't they? Today's like isn't great. No, I feel it. I'm stressed as heck, dude. I'm not invalidating your experience. I'm relating to you, so I get it. But no, it's always a annoying time when power goes out. Numbers are out, tech is dying, weather sucks, what else? No! You could try and get a good sleep in, maybe. That's something that maybe won't go wrong. Oh, who am I kidding? Okay, game audio. But you're amazing. Corey, you have so much charisma, making me blush. Fun fact, this is not the original title screen. They changed it when they updated. Oh, well, I mean, true, Che, but 3 for 3. Oh, that's what Apple meant.
Meaningful today.
I hope Che's making life meaningful today.
Sorry.
If it's just a game, I might just have to cry in a corner. So. Sure. Can you please, Apple? Sounds so good. Okay. It's better than before, yeah? But, Kuri, I'm really sorry. You've been having a really rough time recently, so please take care of your mental health, cutie. Oh, heck. Don't die. Don't die. No die. Pink Monkey reminds you of Ape Escape. Oh, games. Oh. A Super Monkey Ball? No, Ape Escape. So, how are you feeling? Good? Honestly, for a lot of streamers, when power goes out or like something technical difficulty happens, it does stress us out quite a bit. I've known a lot of streamer friends that get really stressed out about it. Yeah, I get really upset, Kuri, so I get it. I might not verbally or like sound like it at times, but I do get stressed quite a bit. No, Geek! I was only like, what, 5 minutes? Are you alive? No, I'm hecking dead. Okay, no one's complained about the sound so far, right? I think we're fine. No one's complained about the sound just yet. Bro, same dude. You get me, though. It's just me. I don't even stream, so must be double free. Joy's so good at validating experiences. Joy's great. Yeah, great. Like, I've been burned by a lot of people and like just a lot of different experiences. So like sometimes when something bad happens, I'm just like, huh, well, anyway. It's like, what else is new today? It's like when you know when some people get like shocked when like someone just acts totally like mean. I'm just like, another thing to add to my book. Dissociate, Curry. It sounds like dissociating. I do hear that, Apple. So sound good? I no one seems to be complaining about it, and usually people can hear it right away. So yeah, honestly, dude, I'm so good at dissociating these days. It's not. I don't feel like it's good for me to dissociate the way I do, but I do, and it's been helping me. It's been helping me. It's great. It's helping me be productive. So I mean, like, whatever. I guess sounds good. Yeah, that's good. Perfect! Yo! Alright, chat. Can you hear that? Are you doing good? I'm gonna bring back Aeolus. Joy. Oh my god, why? Why you sus? I'll put him off the ship. Do something about him. Do something about him, chat. Okay, how's Aeolus' sound? I know a couple of us were like, Aeolus sounds like a robot. Hopefully Aeolus doesn't sound like a robot anymore. Beep boop. Beep boop. I also turned off any kind of filter, so I don't know if that changed anything or made it worse. But there is no filter on. Like very okay, so we need a gain. We need a gain feature. Yes. You definitely need a filter. Anyway. Is this? Oh God, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, chat. Don't get mad. 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 Don't talk, Aeolus. Okay. You can talk now.
Hi.
Good job.
Okay. Is this good?
Yeah. Are you saying they didn't hear my silly goose bit?
They should have. It was just quiet, I'm assuming. Heck.
Also, I want to apologize to Stab. Stab got caught in the crossfire of my frat boy bit.
What does Stab have? What?
I have these different characters that I do, that these different voices like stem from. Like I get like into a mental space to do the voices, and I was doing like my frat boy that's very confrontational but very like defensive of his friends.
Oh, you mean Stab can take a joke.
And I was, because I was like, oh, like, are you talking to my friend that way? Huh? Like what? What are you doing? Huh? What? Why are you talking to my friend like that? Huh, dude? Bro. Bro, that's not very Sigma Kappa of you.
Stab is so easygoing. You can't hurt him very much. Is this good? More than this, guys? Also, hey Cody, what's up? Aeolus is a duck. I mean, that's the first part of it. Sure, he's a lot of things, honestly.
Considered what it takes to be a friend.
Stab, say you're okay. You're freaking him out. A little more?
Beep,
okay.
Boop, beep, boop, beep, boop.
But it's not staticky or robot-y, right? I'm sorry, guys. I'm like, hey, chat, does this sound better or this sound? 1, 2. 1, 2.
I'm on top of the world.
The robot? Okay.
All I wanted to do is follow you.
Oh.
Bro, that's not very Skibbity Wiz Ohio of you.
Is that good? I'm sorry, that's like the first thing you guys are really hearing from him, but that's okay. No static or anything, just really quiet.
First of all, I was quoting Cody, so...
Oh, we don't act like Cody's real, you know? If you let him say really dumb jokes and just let him just, sit over there chuckling at his own joke, he'll learn. He'll learn. Homie will learn. Audio's good. Perfect! You know what's really funny is he absolutely hated the whole Skibbity Ohio Riz thing, and then now he just unironically, he ironically says it, but he will joke about it. But Audio's apparently good.
Dab,
okay.
and then it stopped being ironic.
No. You're gonna be okay.
Yeah.
You're gonna be okay. But thank you so much for the Pudity and Kira. We always love you. Imagine me and Minnie being siblings and doing sister things and suddenly both suddenly simulate dissociating. Honestly, dissociating together is a fun way to hang out. Literally. Unironically, I've learned in 3 years what makes you think I'll learn. Maybe tomorrow you'll learn. Maybe if I ignore you enough. Maybe if I just don't look in your direction when you make a joke. Hypothetically, through ears, I can just turn my ear away from you and not look at you. Does that make sense? It's not supposed to make any sense, but that's fine.
I don't think Cody's gonna be available to learn tomorrow. You're gonna have to schedule it out at least a couple weeks.
Why are you so nice to me?
Are you free like 29th around 3 p.m. You might be able to learn then.
What does that mean when he does that? What does that mean?
That's either cure or gravity.
Oh, that's so silly. Apple, you're too sweet. Can you do something else, guy?
He will eventually just like leave.
Oh, really? Oh, that sucks.
Yeah. That's why I say not to worry about it until you have.
But he has a lot to say.
I think when the like light appears above him, that's when you want to do thunder, if I remember correctly.
Oh.
Oh, you did it too late.
Oh, that's sad. I'm so glad the sound issues aren't as bad as it was earlier, because I was dying. My soul was leaving out my body. It was like, nope, can't do this right now. Nope, 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 I'm out. Nope, no more. Also, Jane is not in the tent, by the way, so don't worry about that.
As a reminder, in your most recent cutscene, there was a sound cue directing you towards the treehouse.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
That's why I'm here.
You know, I heard the H in ADHD is for hyperactive. What does hyperactive? Can you educate me on what the hyperactive part is supposed to be like?
Yeah. So, Okay. ADHD is a really bad acronym for what the disorder actually is.
Okay.
So it used to be ADD and ADHD were two separate disorders because one included hyperactivity and the other didn't. The reason they've been combined together is because the source of the problem is the same, so why call it two different things? A cut is a cut no matter where you got it or how you got it, right?
Mm-hmm.
So ADHD is a dopamine regulation disorder.
Oh.
So the hyperactivity part had to do with a lot of children, specifically boy children, who had ADHD, were very hyped up all the time, hard to calm down, that sort of thing.
Mm-hmm.
And that's where the hyperactive part of it came. So like the guy who diagnosed me is a little bit old school, so I was diagnosed with ADD, not ADHD, because I'm not hyperactive. But it's been said that it should be redefined because hyperactivity doesn't necessarily mean like hyped up, hyper bouncing off the walls, but it could be hyperactivity in your brain. And that's what like hyperfixating is, stimming is, those sorts of things.
Yeah.
It's hyperactivity in your brain. Or,
is it normal to like hyperfixate and then suddenly get like really distracted like nonstop?
Yes, very normal.
Is it normal for me to like want to do like 5 to 10 different things, but like do them a little bit until I forget about it, until I remember it, and then forget about it, and then remember the thing I was doing like 5 seconds ago, and then going back to that task, and then I'm like, oh heck, but I need to do this one deadline thing now, and then going to that thing.
Yep.
Is that the
So,
hyperactive part?
Yeah, basically. Yeah.
That's fun.
So my dopamine developed into ADHD. Yeah, I think that a lot of people that got, or your ADD got, your ADHD turned into ADD.
1 second, I have a raid. 1 second. Welcome in, Raiders! Hello! This is Coffee Ninja for you! Coffee Ninja for you. It's super, super duper omega sweet. Go check him out. We are currently talking about ADHD just because I'm really curious, and Aeolus is very, very knowledgeable on the subject. So I like listening to it because it's really interesting to me. But anyway, hello everyone. Welcome in. Coffee Ninja for you does a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh content. I have been on a game show for Coffee Ninja Review before. It was very fun. Go check him out. Much love to you as always. Hi, Misty! Welcome in! Welcome everyone. Hello. Minnie, don't call me out. Which part? Which part? You mean the thing where I commit to like 10 different things and then I can't I have to like do them all because I want to do them all, but then I keep remembering the other task that's more pressing, and then I get really, really, really nervous, and I have to go do that. But then I forget because I'm looking at something else, and I'm like, oh my god, I want to do this, and then I forget, and then I'm like, oh my gosh, I need to do this like 10 different times during the day, which is really, really stressful.
And that's why anxiety is a symptom of ADHD and not its own separate disorder when it comes to ADHD.
I keep forgetting anxiety is associated with ADHD. I keep forgetting that.
You can have anxiety on its own as its own diagnosis.
Right, of course, yeah.
But a lot of people with ADHD who did not learn coping mechanisms as a child develop anxiety as an adult.
Oh. Like I said, I'm not diagnosed, so a lot of the things I do wrong, I've gotten punished for. So in my brain, it's like, why can't you work right, you stupid brain?
Yep. So that was my thing, right? So when I went and got diagnosed, it was because I had been diagnosed with depression, anxiety, OCD, and all these things. And then I saw this video. I literally saw a TikTok video.
Oh, hello. I'm getting lots of raids today. Protocorg, thank you so much for the raid. Welcome in. And can we get a shout out for Professor Wisteria, please? Who won Ryu's tournament. Welcome in. And congratulations to you. Welcome in. And I was very curious, so I am looking.
Is making life meaningful
oh my
today.
gosh. Do you have a corgi?
Oh.
Oh my gosh. Protocorg
so
has a corgi. Oh heck, you know, that's a follow. That's an instant. Oh my god, it's a baby. I have a Jindo, which is like, I know it's not like exactly the same, but it's basically a Jindo is like a Korean equivalent to a no, sorry, that's a Shiba Inu. Why did I I'm sorry, this is a horrible introduction to all of you. I'm so sorry. I just mixed up a Shiba Inu with a corgi.
Your corgi looks just like my corgi.
I'm so sorry, dude. Yeah, it also has a corgi. I love corgis too. I'm so sorry. I've had sound issues almost for like 1 to 2 hours, and it's been stressing me the heck out. So I'm not all there mentally. I'm not all there mentally in general, but it's more so right now. But please go check out Protocorg, who streams with their corgi and is an oh my gosh, your corgi's a baby. Oh my
so
god.
Sweet.
I'm gonna cry. Oh my gosh. Oh, you're from Seattle. Awesome. And you're originally from Hawaii. Oh, fancy.
Oh.
Dang, West Coast, we get you. But, yeah. But please go check out Protocorg. I'm sorry if I like said it like 5 different times. I'm so distracted by the corgi. Oh my god.
That corgi actually looks exactly like my corgi. That's crazy.
They're babies, dude. I'm gonna die.
So freaking cute.
Oh yeah, what's Goose? But thanks for the follow. I have also followed you a little earlier, but I gotta return that favor. Thank you so much. And you were playing Kingdom Hearts as well. Welcome in, Raiders. Since you're coming in from Kingdom Hearts, I'm doing a nostalgia run of Kingdom Hearts, and I'm here with my friend Aeolus. If we can get a quick shout out for Aeolus again.
We're so corgi. Sorry.
He's freaking out about the corgi too. It's okay. Basically, I'm trying to replay this game through a view of not playing it for an extremely long time. So I call it a nostalgia run. It's like fresh enough where it's like, oh my gosh, I remember this. That's so cool. I forgot about that kind of run, if that makes any sense to you. A lot of things, I don't care about spoilers. So if you are okay with that, then that's awesome. I'm just warning you ahead of time. We're just gonna nonstop talk about spoilers and stuff like that. I don't care if Ayla spoils anything because I told him that I've already played these games, so I
also try not to because she doesn't remember a lot.
It's okay. I'm getting there. But he's been like telling me about little lores and like things that just happened during the production. It's just like inside information that I just never bothered to look up because I've never really thought of it that way. So it's a fresh experience to a old game that I played.
Yeah.
We just finished this world. Nice. I'm struggling the heck out of this Protocorg.
It's just a world with a lot of back and forth between some confusing areas.
And then Aeolus had explains different mechanics, and I just completely forget it.
And then we get ADHD
no,
distracted and have a discussion about ADHD.
Yeah, and then I really, really enjoyed those conversations because I feel very seen. And then we start distracting from Kingdom Hearts again.
Have you seen Jaden Animation's video about ADHD?
You know, actually, I was sent that video. I
watched it and I cried.
Yeah.
Because I was like, oh my gosh, I feel validated.
It was actually funny because I was sent that video. They were like, I feel like you struggled with a lot of these things. And I was like, okay. And I watched it. I was like, wow. That was that. Yes, that was it. Yes.
Yeah. Just like me for real.
I have not played Kingdom Hearts 3, but I have no motivations to play Kingdom Hearts 3. It's not because I don't love Kingdom Hearts. I do think it's fun. I do think I started losing interest once it got a little too... Again, this is an opinion on my part, a little convoluted, but I absolutely adore 1 and 2. I think they did a fantastic job with 1 and 2. I'm leaning more towards the design of 1 now that I'm replaying 1 again. So... It's too hot. My bestie is from Hawaii, and she told me that the West Coast is way too hot for her, so I get it. She's in a much warmer climate now. She's so happy, and I'm like, girl, I'd melt. I don't know how you do that. She never said, Parent, I hope you're making life meaningful today. I'm sorry. I've been asked to play Dark Souls 3 a couple of times, but again, I'm so sorry. But welcome in everyone, and thank you to the raid. Proto, if you need to go get some rest, we've been absolutely loving you here, but if you need to go, I totally understand as a streamer that it's very tiring after stream, so I hope you have a good night, and if you're gonna stick around, I hope you enjoy your stay. Whatever you end up doing, I support it 110%.
I cannot get over how cute that puppy is. Oh my gosh.
The puppies, I'm still staring at the...
Me too.
I'm still staring at it. It's still up. The page of Protocorg is still up. That puppy is so cute.
How cute.
Fun
fact,
I'm gonna cry.
I am the same way with Dark Souls that I am about Kingdom Hearts.
Oh, fun.
So if you ever did want to play Dark Souls, I could be just as obnoxious if you wanted.
You know what? I might take you up on that offer. We'll see.
And the nice thing about Dark Souls is it's multiplayer, so I can also help you through tough levels.
That might be fun. He's actually 6, forever puppy though. No, it does for me. I've had so many people. I'd be like, oh my gosh, it's just a baby. And they'll be like, the dog's 12. I'm like, no, it's just a baby.
But the thing about corgis is ours is a year old and looks exactly the same as the 6-year-old.
Corgis age so well, and obviously dogs do in general, but like corgis just keep that puppy face. It's so cute.
Yep. They look like little foxes. They're so cute.
They're so cute.
I was looking at the history of corgis. You know they don't know where they came from?
The corgi?
Yeah, they have no idea where it came from. It literally like historically speaking, the oldest like the first time they were seen is they showed up on some ships. like some sailors came to England and they just had corgis. Everybody was like, what the heck are these? And they were like, corgis. And everybody was like, okay, they're cute, we'll take them. Like nobody knows where they were bred or what they were bred from or anything like that. They just kind of showed up.
I love that. I love that so much. Oh my gosh, I saw the follower emotes for the... Do you see the follower emotes for Protocorg? Look at the dog. Look, that's like a barking one, and the other one looks like...
I followed. Oh my gosh, they're cute.
They're cute, yeah? Hi, Mr. Mask! Oh, I did Apple. Apple's dog is super cute, too. Oh, I think it was a friend's dog. Was it a friend's dog or a family dog? Sorry. I mean, currently, my status currently... Oh... Chill, please be careful. Please be safe. There's a lot going on in the world right now. Yeah, for me. Send it over. I'm sorry. Good night, games. Sweet dreams.
I was mid-sentence about something ADHD related. And
oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. That's true. Meaning, do you almost tear up when people get even slightly bit stern with you, like even a little angry and yelling, but their voice is slightly toned, and you did something really wrong? Yeah, I've cried. I thought this was a normal thing, but I realized it's not normal at all. When I was a kid, even if they said you're not in trouble, but you're not supposed to do that, Minnie, or if it was like just a slight criticism, like, oh, don't do that, Minnie, or something simple like that, I would feel like crying, and I would
same.
Yeah, or I would cry. It was that bad. You can't have a conversation with me without like you have to have a good tone about it, and you have to like reassure me.
Like, did you ever have a teacher be like, "Hey, your grade wasn't that good. I'm gonna need you to just stay after class to like work on that," and you'd be like,
"Oh yeah, I'd freak the heck out." I'm like, "I'm horrible. I'm awful. Why can't they do anything right?" Yeah, it's pretty bad. It was a friend's dog. I gave her to Logan because like, okay, Apple, that makes a lot of sense.
I remember what I was saying before.
Well, 1 second. For me, sent me something.
Oh,
it's so cute. Can I show it? For me is working on an email. For me, I worry about you, homie. I appreciate it. Like, your artwork is so good, and you don't even know how much I appreciate you. But like, I worry. For me, always feels like he needs to give me something. Oh, perfect timing. Aeolus, I'm so sorry. I got another raid.
Oh my gosh, Icy, this is not the time.
Send it back. Apple, send it back. Just kidding.
Icy, we're busy.
You're so mean. So just for context, Raiders, Aeolus is interrupted for the 3rd time while he was talking by a raid.
Oh my gosh.
But we really appreciate the raids tonight. If you guys want another introduction, since we're in our 3rd raid in, go check out Aeolus. He is very patient with me through all the horrible issues we've had today. So I appreciate his patience throughout it all. I know some people would just pull their hair out at this point. He probably has been, but he's not telling me. But that's okay. At least he's keeping
bald.
No, you're not. No, your brother's bald, and that's why you keep calling him bald.
That's true, and ugly. So...
the worst part is all I know about your brother is those 2 things, and I'm sure he's not ugly, and I mean, he's probably bald. You're probably not lying about that.
He's bald, but he's actually a decently handsome guy.
You're crazy.
But he is bald, and I'm never gonna let him live that down. So.
You know, your brother's gonna just happen upon this stream one of these days and just gonna be like, oh, it's my brother. Oh, how's he doing? What?
Minnie, my brothers grew up in the 80s. They called me far worse things than I call them.
D-Matt, don't worry. Nothing's wrong with being bald. Also, welcome in. Did you come in with you, dude? What's up? D-Matt is super sweet. D-Matt does a lot of Pokemon stuff. Oh god,
bald people are cool.
Bald?
No, I mean,
there's nothing wrong with being bald. It's just another hairstyle without the hair.
Yeah, without the hair.
Yeah, you know. This whole chat is cool. No, you. He came second in my tourney tonight. Ah, dude, sounds awesome.
I mean, balding is caused by excess testosterone, so being bald just means you're more manly.
Oh my god. No, baby, I love the art. That was so good. But do you like it? I think that bonking emote's really good. There's so many good. It has so much movement. I've said this about Formi's art before. There's a lot of movement, animation movement, and Formi does this all, like, if I remember correctly, does each frame by hand. A lot of emotes these days, and again, there's nothing wrong with it. It's something I want to look into doing in the future. A lot of things are done with animation programs these days. So for me, doing like hand-drawn emotes with the amount of detail it is, I do want to bring to attention how awesome that is, and to go commission him for emotes.
For me, can you replace the hammer with Riku's wooden sword, please?
That Riku's sword! You know what I like with this emote? There's 3 distinct hits, and you can tell because of rat. I noticed that too. The eye merely makes it pop. Noctis, you're cool too. Bald by choice is different than bald by genetics. It's still a hairstyle and lifestyle choice. It's fine.
That's true.
It's a hairstyle without the hair. Exactly, D-Man. You walk
No, it was
around
crazy.
and just own it. Own it.
It was really crazy though, because my brother went
The night
bald, and all of a
classy.
sudden he like grew out a beard, started driving a motorcycle, wearing leather vests.
Oh my god! So
That's not a joke either. That actually happened. He's like, if I'm gonna have this persona, I'm gonna have this whole persona. He starts losing his hair and he goes, I'm buying a Harley.
oh god. While I was sitting at 18, I realized I could either be balding or commit to being bald. I just think there's a certain level of thinning. You should just own the bald look at that point. Because
Yes.
like I've seen some people just hold on to a couple of hairs essentially on, but I'm just like, you should just shave it. You know,
Shave it.
just
It
shave
always looks better.
It looks a lot more. It does look a lot better.
It does. There's actually an entire subreddit dedicated to like encouraging balding men to shave their heads by like having these guys like show their before and after of balding versus shaved.
Oh, that's
And it is
interesting.
consistently better. I don't remember what the subreddit's called, but it's pretty good.
Huh? I never heard about that. Apple, you just enjoy your hair.
I'm never gonna go bald, but I respect bald men.
How do you know? Your brother went bald. You can't just say you won't get bald. What?
I have my dad's hair. My dad is in his 60s and still has a full head of hair.
Oh, it is genetics. The genetics in my family, the men don't bald either. It thins, but their hair looks good.
My brother got grandpa's hair.
Oh,
Grandpa's very bald.
Grandpa's very bald. Can't be shave my head, so I run a trimmer without a guard every week or so. Okay, that works, DJ. Worst case scenario grows back. That's fair. Baldy's basics. So I hate the raid and run. No, never. Anytime you raid here, don't ever worry about just dashing at any point. I'm not. I get the streamer life. I get it. Sometimes you have to walk away. Never apologize.
We're a dine and dash kind of household.
Without the illegal part, right?
Without the illegal part. Without the crime.
Without the crime.
We're all about the crime, minus the crime.
Oh gosh, minus the crime, yeah.
Minus the crime.
But
All about
good-
the crime.
Oh, sorry. We were you were busy yelling at Icy. But thank you so much for the raid, Icy. I love Icy. She's fantastic. She's super sweet. Go check out her content. She was playing again. Sorry, Ayla was yelling at you, so I was like, I let him have his moment. Honkai. Icy likes a lot of Genshin and Honkai. Loves FNAF. Loves Pokemon.
Spending her money on anime girls.
Huh?
She loves spending her money on anime girls?
Oh yes, that too. And then what was the other one? Fortnite. So if that sounds up to your alley, please go check out Icy. Oh yeah, Icy doesn't spend money. I think people spend money on Icy, but I don't think she purchases it herself. I think that's what happens. No worries, D-Mats. It's late in the night. Good night, sweet dreams. No, you're not,
Good night.
Apple.
Nothing top.
Okay,
Anyway, where were we?
we were talking about ADHD, and then we got distracted like 10 other times.
You need to go to the treehouse.
Oh, treehouse. Okay, treehouse.
Also, yeah, so ADHD, yeah, I was diagnosed with like depression and anxiety and OCD and all these different things. And then I saw a TikTok that was like, hey, did you know that all these disorders are downstream from ADHD? And I was like,
OCD too?
I have all of those, yeah.
Oh.
And then I went to my doctor and I was like, hey, I have all these and I'm taking all these drugs for them and they all make me feel bad and aren't helping. What if I just have ADHD? And she was like, oh, yeah, that makes sense. And then she was like, yeah, I'll send you to a psychologist to get diagnosed. And I go into the psychologist's office and we go through like the whole interview process. And then he finishes, he goes, I'm going to be real honest with you. I could tell pretty much within the first 30 seconds of you walking in that you have ADHD. And I'm shocked you weren't diagnosed as a child.
Sorry, I don't mean to laugh. It's just I've haven't. So I grew up in an Asian household, so like it's often, at least in my experience, it's ADHD isn't often diagnosed at all or recognized. So at least from the couple of friends I've had, and also being Asian myself. Anyway, I've later on in life met a lot of friends who have ADHD, and I'm just like, I apologize for a lot of my ADHD tendencies, and I still do, to be fair. And they'll be like, oh no, I get it. I'm like that too. I'm like, you're like that too? They're like, yeah, it's ADHD. I'm like, and then I've asked quite a few, and obviously they're not a doctor, but I'm like, okay, I need to ask you how ADHD coded I am. They're like, I'm pretty sure you have it, is what I hear often. They're like, they're like, as someone with ADHD, I'm really sure you probably have it.
Minnie, I got diagnosed with ADHD about a year ago, which means we had known each other for a year when I got diagnosed. I thought that you had it before I was diagnosed with it.
No, I've never got it diagnosed.
You turn around, the thing's behind you.
Oh, okay.
It's always behind you.
I agree. David was like, we were talking about ADHD and got distracted by 10 other things. Sounds very much like ADHD, and I laughed. But yeah, I'm very ADD. A lot of people who are diagnosed with ADD are really adamant that they're like, I have ADD. I'm not listening to anything else. You're not the only person.
That's because the misinterpretation of what hyperactive means.
Yeah, and they're like, I'm not hyperactive, and then it's
like, yeah, but your brain is.
Your brain is, yeah. I see you and I have very similar tendencies, so I think so too.
It was pretty funny though, because after I got diagnosed, I called my parents and I was like, hey, my whole life makes sense. I was just diagnosed with ADHD, and my parents were like, oh yeah, we never told you. And I was like, I'm sorry, what?
Yeah.
And they were like, yeah, all your siblings were diagnosed with it, but you were like better off than them, so we just never bothered with you, but we always figured you had it. And I'm like, I'm sorry, what?
Yeah, we did, Moo. We've been on the conversation of it just because I find it so fascinating. So sorry, I'm hyperfixated on that topic currently right now. But we are playing Kingdom Hearts right now. We are doing a nostalgia run. If you don't want any like lore spoilers or any spoilers in general, this is not the stream. We will be. I'm basically telling Aeolus to like go ahead and just tell me a bunch of lore stuff, because at this point like I just want to learn about it and not have to invest in every single Kingdom Hearts game. Well, we're also playing Kingdom Hearts 1, and I missed a lot of things. And about 2,000
years ago, a group of children called the Dandelions were set aside in a pocket universe in case the world was destroyed. And when it inevitably happened, they were then released from that pocket universe to bring Keyblade builders to the new world.
Yeah, whatever that was. It's today National Mini Raid Day. Well, go check out Zedmumu. Zedmumu's a sweetheart. I had the honor of working on some emotes and the PNG tuber for Zedmumu. Always been super sweet to me. Always been fantastic to work with. Really good reviews on Zedmumu. We think Zedmumu is great. Go check out Zedmumu. And thank you for the raid. Welcome in. Zedmumu plays a lot of shooters, but was playing Forza today, I can see. Also, one thing I've noticed about Zedmumu playing games, watching Mumu play games, and on top of playing with Mumu or against Mumu, very good at games. Very much a gamer. I could never. Please go check him out. It's actually pretty crazy. Like, Zed does something, and I'm like, nah, I do the exact same thing. Yeah? And then David is getting diagnosed next year, but that's interesting. Thank you, Apple. Yeah, okay, Apple. You were streaming, were you? Was Apple streaming? You've been playing the Tarzan level for 3 hours. The joke on my channel is that I am so good at stretching out things that should only be an hour or two. It's really bad. I wonder if that's ADHD coded.
I believe you spent 3 hours on the tutorial world.
Don't talk about this. To be fair, Kingdom Hearts lore is so convoluted that getting spoiled won't make you understand what's happening. You know what? That is such a Kingdom Hearts thing to say, and it makes sense to me. I have been spoiled so many different things for Kingdom Hearts. It doesn't phase me. I have Rot Brain. Me too, Morgoth. But
sorry, I stepped away for a second.
Yeah, for Asian families, mental illness doesn't exist. Yeah, it's kind of unfortunate. It's very unfortunate, actually. But yeah. I don't spend money on gacha. I choose to spend money on anime girls. Appa! I might make my first purchase for Blue Hill, though. I see you do what makes you happy. That was the longest first island playthrough I have ever watched. Okay, what about it? What are you gonna do about it? Are you gonna fight me? Fight me! Get your Keyblade out.
Minnie, I do spend about the same amount of time as you on the first island. Because I like to grind to level 20 before I leave.
I like the way the level makes me feel. And also Riku's really mean and wouldn't let me move on.
What a bully.
Honestly, yeah. You got sleeves? I can fight you with sleeves. You're crazy. Oh my god, hurry up and die! Heck, Rika. Honestly, Che? Exactly. Oh yeah, mo. My parents didn't think it was real. It's rough. ADHD coded people feel a lot of stress. I'm saying ADHD coded people because I'm not diagnosed, but I'm pretty sure I am. It's a lot of anxiety because you want your brain to perform and it's not doing what you just asked it to do. I get my tasks done a lot of the time, but if there's too much stimulation, my brain gets really overwhelmed. But if there's not enough stimulation, my brain doesn't want to concentrate. I do work really decently well because I know what to avoid to make sure I stay focused. Streaming is one of those things that I know I won't get a lot of art done, but I do it anyway because, you know, we're just chilling anyway. But
fun.
But like normally I make sure to have a very controlled study environment or work environment, and then it's been working for me really well for the last 3 years. So I haven't strayed from it because it works, and I'm not gonna change what works, basically.
I think a lot of Asian cultures do a good job of like fending off the things that cause ADHD issues anyway.
Mm-hmm.
And so like sometimes it kind of gets lost in the sauce of that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, it depends. Like for David, you might be really shocked to hear that I can relatively stay on task with art. Like I'll jump around between different
like,
pieces, but yeah, I'm so interested in art. I love learning. It's fun.
It's easier to stay on task with things that you love.
But like if someone's explaining to me a tutorial of a game or something, sometimes I have to make it fun, or I'm gonna be like, I don't need to do this right now. I can do something. I got this. Don't worry. I don't need the tutorial.
When you play a card game or like a board game with people, do you need to just be like, okay, enough with the tutorial, let's just play around so I can see how it
Yes,
works.
Exactly, yeah. I don't, because I know it's gonna go over my head.
Right. It's like at a certain point, like you just stop hearing the words.
Yeah,
even if you're trying to listen.
Right. I'm like, okay, well, let's just keep going with the game. Like, I need to see it played for me to get it.
Right.
I love doing art and I love streaming. Streaming is hard to concentrate because there's so much going on constantly, and my brain is trying to keep up a lot of the times.
I do not know how you keep up with chat.
Chat's really people don't understand this, but chat, I love chat so much, and I never want to not talk to chat. I always want to interact with chat, but I do miss messages and I don't mean to do it. I swear I don't mean to do it.
Okay, so Minnie, there are little flowers all over the place.
Oh, am I supposed to do this?
There's a big one in the middle.
Oh, I'm supposed to do this while the monster. Oh.
So the monsters are there because when you hit them, you replenish your MP.
Okay. And it's really hard because it's stressful because you don't want to lose focus. Sometimes I have to sit there and constantly tell myself the same thing and try. I just really hope I just don't forget about it. I don't see the flowers. Are they up there?
Hey, God, am I forgetting how to do this puzzle?
Oh no, the flowers are up here. Sorry. Okay. I forgot how Apple told me I learned, but like I like visuals, I like examples, and I like doing the thing on top of that.
Sorry,
Like
the reason I kind of told you the puzzle there, or that there
oh,
was
I
a
wouldn't
puzzle,
have gotten it by myself, so.
the enemies will spawn infinitely. So
Oh, that explains a lot. And I wouldn't have. I was starting to think like, why is there so many people? Oh, I need to hit this? Oh, I need to hit this. Thank you, Rez, for giving a tier 3 to Maddie. I really, really, really appreciate it. Thank you so much. I still can't believe you're going on with this bit. I appreciate it.
yeah, so yeah, you literally just need to attack the fruit a whole bunch. And you did.
And then the funny thing is about when I get told off for my ADHD tendencies, right? Like if I miss a message or it looks like it's targeted, I'm genuinely not doing it, and someone gets mad at me for it, I get so anxious and so frustrated with myself, and I don't know what to do about it. Because I'm like, I just want my brain to just focus and just stay there. Because I'll ask someone a question, right? This is stuff that genuinely keeps me up at night. I'll remember what I asked like 5 hours later, and I'll be in bed like, I hope they don't hate me. I hope they don't think I care less about them because I didn't mean to do that. And it's like because my brain is jumbling like several topics.
That's the anxiety portion of undiagnosed ADHD.
It's I genuinely don't mean to do it, and it stresses me out because I want people to feel heard and stuff. So it's like, it's frustrating because sometimes I initiate that conversation and then I don't follow up with it because I forgot about it, but I remember it when it's inconvenient. Right. When I'm like, you know, it's happened a couple of times when I just randomly show up at like super late and I'm like, hey, I saw this message, I'm sorry, I forgot to respond to it, and I responded to everyone. Like it's like in general, one time Chase was saying something, oh, it was like chat was showing me their year, what was it, year recap, and I was answering to as much as I could, and then I randomly remember, oh my gosh, I forgot to answer Chase. So Chase was really confused because I randomly came back like super late, and I was like, oh, I forgot to answer this, I'm so sorry, and yes, thank you so much, I appreciate you. And Chase was like, what? It was funny. I was like, I can't fall asleep unless I do this, I'm sorry. No, I love you, Hopeless. Oh yeah, poof, brain goes poof so hard. I know that feeling. Ryu gets me. I can't really relate, but I would hate that so much. It's okay not to relate to it. I've really admired people who can just hyperfixate and not have any of the other jumbling stuff that I deal with. It's so cool to me. Like for example, one of my besties, Cody, he can watch a video on how to fix something and just fix it, right? I'm like, how'd you, like, he'd be talking about like, oh, I fixed this thing. I'm like, how'd you fix it? I was like, I watched the video. I said, you just fixed all that with a video? He's like, yeah, I watched it. And you know, and the video is like super long. Like he'll be like, yeah, I watched this video. I'm like, wow. And you sat there and listened to all of it? He's like, yeah. I'm like, how do you do that? How do you do that?
It's also like a common trope of like,
good night, Raz, sweet dreams.
Like really close friends, and even like couples in the case of Panda and I, of being like one being ADHD and one being autistic. That's pretty common.
I've heard that. I actually heard that, yeah.
And part of it is, okay, so ADHD people flock together. And so a lot of times, like if you start thinking you have ADHD, you start noticing that all of your friends might have it too. And it's
Yeah.
because we flock together because we think similarly and we think in a way that other people don't understand. And so it's easier for us to interact with each other. It's not that everybody has it, but everyone you know might have it because you've naturally flocked to those types of people. And then kind of because of the way that autism and ADHD interact with each other, an autistic person and ADHD person can get along really well because they balance each other out.
Oh.
So like the fact that you and Cody are like best friends kind of makes sense if he like hyper fixates on things in that sort of way. Because maybe he's a little autistic. But... Got him!
Cody's probably not listening, but yeah.
Hannah's autistic. We found out.
Huh.
She's not diagnosed, but it was really funny because we were thinking like she has some autistic tendencies, and then there's this test. There's like the standardized test to like judge for autism, and she took it and she scored higher than our diagnosed autistic sister-in-law.
Oh wow. Also, just to preface, there's nothing wrong with autism. It's like we're just talking about it. I know no one
there's absolutely
got
nothing wrong with it.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with it. I think it's fine. Like there shouldn't be a stigma against it.
No.
Yeah.
It's just a different way of thinking.
We're just saying it just to we're talking normally about it is what I'm saying. I
Yeah.
know some people don't need that like reassurance, but I just want to just reassure
When I make
people.
fun of Cody by saying that Cody's autistic, that's different from saying that autism is bad. That's
Yeah.
saying Cody's a silly.
Cody's a silly. Oh my
I'm just kidding, I
gosh.
like Cody. I've hung out with Cody like twice, and I'm like, yeah, we vibe.
Oh, they're yeah, they vibe. Wait, is that so many streamers? Also, Cody doesn't have any like diagnosis for autism. Like, yeah.
No, that was a joke. I was just being
yeah.
a butt.
Yeah.
That was literally just me being a butt.
But Cody is silly. Cody's cool. Autism just makes the world different, and different can be more fun. Yeah, exactly. And
Also, like most of the super geniuses that have like pushed the technology of the world ahead have been autistic.
yeah, and they're really cool people. I have met autistic people, and they're really cool. I love the way they think. They have a different perspective on things, and then they have. Some of them will just see the world more objectively. It's really cool. Like I have a couple of friends like that. Like I don't know. It's just it works differently than what my brain does, but like I can appreciate that. I can appreciate the way they think. I don't know how to explain it. And like I see it, I'm like, I really like this about you. That's cool. And I wouldn't have you any other way. You're cool, you know?
In my opinion, a lot of things that are considered mental disorders, such as like autism and ADHD, those two specifically are the ones I think of with this, are less mental disorders and more because of the way evolution works, there were different roles required in society.
I like that. I like that a lot, actually.
Because like ADHD is so perfectly structured for hunter-gatherers, right? For the people leaving the village or protecting the village.
I wonder if that's like
And
introverted
autism
extroverts.
is perfect for the people, you know, improving the village, building up the village.
No,
you know?
no. I agree. I completely agree with that. Yeah, no, exactly. I completely agree with that. And then, like, I think that was the argument with extroverts and introverts too, because like extroverts are more likely to go out and hunt for things, but introverts are gonna.
Night owls versus morning birds.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Night owls were the night guards.
Right. I like that so much. It's nice. So I'm a hunter-gatherer? I guess so. Go get some food.
Yeah, well, I mean, like the ADHD mindset makes a lot of sense for traditional tribal warriors and hunters. But if you think about like the neurotypical mindset, it's very much akin to more modern military, right? So, I don't know, it's interesting.
Hi, Saffron. Autism is very commonly linked with savant syndrome, where the brain can be almost supernatural in processing. Ooh. I like that perspective a lot. Yeah, I agree, Geek. I do
Part of
think
the thing with
brain chemistry.
sorry, go ahead.
No, I'm just saying. The way the brain processes is such an interesting thing, and I do think there's a lot of different roles people can play because of their brain chemistry and stuff. I know my friends who can like watch a video and hyperfixate it on it and like learn something. Like I know that I can do things that they can't. Like I know some of them can't multitask or some of them can't. And again, you can argue I do it poorly, but I do it decently enough. And I'm just like I'm a very fast and adaptable person too because of it, I think. Like it doesn't seem that way, but I'm relatively adaptable. So I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, that's how I like to think of things. Is like it's not a mental
fun.
disorder. It's a different way of thinking that's required for humanity to function.
Is that what I don't know, David. This is all like us. I'm sure there's a lot of science behind what Aeolus is. I'm sure there's a lot of science behind it. I myself am. For me, it's more of a perspective thing. So I'm not gonna act like I'm a doctor. I'm not a doctor. Yeah, right. That's what I'm saying. That's all the disclaimer is. It's like we can't say, oh, you have this or you have that. We're not.
Cannot diagnose.
We cannot. We can say maybe you have it. Maybe you have this,
we
or maybe
can
you have
say,
that.
hey, if you have these tendencies, maybe you should go see your doctor and talk about it.
Yeah. The dangers with current media and stuff is that a lot of people will come to believe they have a certain disorder and without properly getting diagnosed by a doctor who can do all those checks for you, because a lot of things intermingle a lot. I can't say for sure. I can't ever be
in my case, voice crack. In my case, oh wow. In my case, I saw some stuff that pointed to maybe I have ADHD. So I went to my doctor and said, hey, I think I might have ADHD. If I do, then we could just treat that instead of a million other things and narrow it down and hopefully get a better outcome. If that's what I have, can we get me tested for that? Mm-hmm. It wasn't me going, I have this. It was, there's some signs pointing to me having this. Hey, doc, what do you think of that?
Yeah. I was
doctor
diagnosed
said, oh,
with...
yeah.
Oh, yeah. I love that. Some people with ADHD do seem to have more minor symptoms as time goes on, but I don't have enough. I don't read up on ADHD very often to give you that final output, but there's a lot of ways. I heard people with ADHD have a really good, some people learn to, how do I say, live with it really well. So and some people have a harder time adapting.
And,
David,
and there's a
as you
difference
should.
between coping and masking. Big difference between coping and masking.
There is. He's correct. But we love all our neurodivergent friends. I have neurodivergent friends and they're fantastic. And then I think that's why they get me too, because it's just like it complements each other, like Ayla says. Like it's like, I don't know, it works somehow. I wish I can have more input on that, but it's like I find it fascinating. Like, oh, your brain works so differently. I'm interested in that. Well, that's cool. Tell me more.
Yeah. And another reason neurodivergent people flock together is because even if they can't understand how each other's minds work, rather than rejecting that difference, they're usually very interested in it and want to learn. Right? Mm-hmm. As opposed to oftentimes people who aren't neurodivergent might struggle a little bit to accept that difference.
I've had a friend that got frustrated because I would jump topics a lot, and I was like, this is how all my friends talk. And they were like, but that's not normal. And I'm like, but all my friends talk like this.
Right. Yep.
It was really weird. I was like, it like dawned on me. I was like, you don't do this with people? They're like, no.
Yeah.
I'm like, why? This is the best way to talk.
Okay.
I didn't say that. I didn't say that part. For me, in my brain, it's like, this is the fun way to talk. Why wouldn't you talk like that?
I will also say there are a lot of things online that I've seen of like, my ADHD causes me to do this, and they say like a totally normal thing to do. And if that seems like a totally normal thing to do, it could be that you also have ADHD. Or it could be that they're attributing something to ADHD that isn't related at all.
Or it's just, you
just
might
a
not
normal
have
thing to do.
ADHD too.
So be careful with that. Just like, just, you know, when you see those things online, take it with a grain of salt.
Yeah.
But if you start seeing a lot of tendencies, go, maybe I should chat with a professional about it instead of, you know, everybody on the internet.
Yeah. And that's why I'm really careful about being like, you know, I do like preface like I'm undiagnosed ADHD, but I am pretty sure. And also I do preface it with I'm not trying to figure it out anyway, because I can cope with it. I don't want to do anything about it. And the diagnosis isn't going to change anything for me because I'm already happy with, I'm not happy per se. I'm stressed a lot and I'm anxious a lot, but I can, whatever's working for me now, I can function. So I don't want to do anything about it currently. But anyway, Rez, I resonated exactly with what you said. That's exactly how my conversations go. It says something as simple as video games, and it goes into like all these, like we could be like, if Aeolus and I were talking about Kingdom Hearts or something, and let's just say Sora found this random treasure box, and for some reason it triggered a memory about this other game that had a treasure box and blah blah blah. It could just go down somewhere completely different.
And the other thing, when it comes to like overthrowing the government of Peru, like they're not a particularly well-structured government in the first place. And you know, realistically, it would take one large event to put them into enough monetary disarray that you'd be able to swoop in and take over. In fact, the U.S. government did that multiple times in like the like 60s and 70s to governments extremely similar to Peru. So.
Oh, I started tuning him out just so you know, chat. What did he say? I legit tuned him out. I like this guy. Thanks. A lot of people like him. He's a very likable person, except when he's not. We don't talk about those times though, right, Aeolus?
I'm a likable person.
Okay, well, just kidding.
I'm just a cockroach man. What do you mean? Anyway,
okay.
Clayton came to the tent, and that's the last thing I
Let me just scroll through things. I read what you said, Rondir. I know a lot of my ADHD friends say that. First term. Oh yeah, Joy, I've heard of it. I do think neurodivergent is used a little too much, only because I feel like a lot of people see stuff on TikTok and be like, I have that, and not properly get diagnosed, because I do. If there's a possibility you get misdiagnosed by a doctor, what makes you think you definitely won't get misdiagnosed by someone on the internet?
I have a friend, and I won't go into too much detail because they are a member of this community. I have a friend who was diagnosed with ADHD as a child.
Okay.
Found out they didn't have ADHD. They were misdiagnosed. They spent their whole life thinking they had ADHD. They were misdiagnosed.
What is
so then they go and get diagnosed again, and they're like, oh yeah, you don't have ADHD, you're bipolar. So they put them on bipolar medication. And then they went for like a year on bipolar medication, their life totally fell apart, and they went to and then they finally went to like multiple other doctors, and then the other doctors were like, you don't have ADHD or bipolar, what are they talking about? You literally just have depression.
Oh my gosh.
And this person starts getting treated for their depression, and all of a sudden, everything's better. Their life makes sense.
Oh my
Nothing's wrong anymore.
I
and
hear
it's like they got
stories.
misdiagnosed multiple times throughout their life.
Oh my gosh.
Only
No,
thing
I've
is
heard
crazy.
stories like that. It's so sad. Especially when people get misdiagnosed with like bipolar and stuff. I heard it messes a lot. it messes.
Those drugs mess with your head if you don't have the thing.
Yeah, I've heard a lot of stories about misdiagnosed bipolar people and the medication not making anything better but worse. And I'm like, that is horrifying. That is horrifying.
Yep. So don't take Google's advice. Talk to the doctor.
Here. That is a crazy situation, but unfortunately it does happen. Although doctors are pretty good about diagnosing properly. I'm just saying, it's just the joke like, internet, what do internet people know when doctors can still get it wrong is what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying, yeah. Anyway, let me skim real quick, and if there's anything you guys wanted to bring up again, please feel free to copy and paste it, but I was skimming a little bit, but we'll return to the game.
We went down a massive ADHD rabbit hole about ADHD.
I wonder if Gray has ADHD because we have like so much ADHD coded conversation. But it doesn't matter if he does or does not. Homie's great to hang out with. And yeah, Clayton came to the 10. That's the last thing I remember. Clayton? Yes, Clayton. Why is... Oh, I turned the game off.
Also, you haven't been streaming on Discord this whole time.
The armchair doctors on the internet will never be silenced. Why do you have to say it like that? Clayton came to this 10 and that's the last thing I remember. Gorilla's trapped. Turk ran. We must help the gorillas. Yes, we must help the gorillas.
Fire!
It's red now.
Oh, we must help the gorillas. Okay, I know that. I don't know what about this is so cute to me. Like,
what, she's Jane and the gorilla hugging?
Yeah, she's just like, I'll protect your gorilla friend I just made like 2 seconds ago. It's a vibe. Cute. It's very cute.
Also, would you mind sharing on Discord?
Oh, my bad. I forgot.
No, it's okay. It's only been an hour.
It's 7:33. Let's finish this up because we've taken so long to actually get anywhere.
Okay, the next place you go is the boss fight and the last thing in this area.
Perfect. Awesome. Leave me there.
All right. Go back to camp.
Camp. Okay. Do I fall down to go camp?
You can get... Yes, I can guide you. If you fall down, yes, I can guide you.
So it's just fall down?
Yeah. Actually, if you fall down here, it might just take you straight to the boss fight.
Oh, really? Oh my god, I think you're right. Thank you, Apple.
Oh, no.
Tarzan's mom.
No.
No. Why does the gorilla just walk away casually? Like, all right, well, see ya.
Clayton.
Not Clayton.
Ah.
Not Clayton.
Not Clayton.
Not Clayton.
Not Clayton.
For the sake of time, I'll give you tips. Focus on Clayton.
Okay, I figured.
Just focus fire Clayton.
I'm glad you enjoyed it, Joy. I get hyper fixated randomly on different topics, and I know it's a problem sometimes. Someone in our community that tell me I was extremely ADHD coded stream, and I made so much sense because I think a lot of you guys have ADHD. Not all of you, of course.
Me that said that.
Actually, you were not the only person. Then there's one other person who said that.
Oh.
I don't think he minds because he said it in the stream. Cogstopper also said that to me before.
Oh, nice.
Mm-hmm. Oh! He's being controlled by a Heartless, but he was already evil, so I don't know what that was supposed to... Oh, there's no way! I was gonna use an item! Heck.
Technically, he's working with a Heartless. Not being controlled by it.
Wait, he is a
But he is falling to
heartless?
darkness. No, he's working with a heartless.
Oh.
The heartless was attracted to the darkness in his heart.
Oh, 80. Oh, yeah, LD is high five. Come on. Come here. Minnie is my favorite ADHD code streamer. It's been really nice because I know some people with ADHD in the chat are really understanding because they're like, oh, it's okay, Minnie. I'm like that too. I'm like, dude, you're so great. I swear I don't mean to do it.
Not Clayton.
And sometimes they'll like be polite and like, you know, every once in a while, like maybe copy and paste what they had said. And I'm like, oh, thank you so much for that. That would have stressed me out earlier. Like if I had not responded.
Maybe while we were talking about ADHD, I was playing with a pen and I took it apart and then the spring went flying and now I can't find it.
I learned not to fidget with things because I do mess things up because of it.
I found it. I 3D print things to mess with.
Oh yeah, you do.
Because then when it breaks, I could just 3D print another.
Nebula apple, Kurika. Oh, I forgot that happened already. Dalmatian demon, I got you. Oh no! Donald. Wait, does Donald know heal at this point, or does Donald have to learn heal?
Donald is just the worst at healing.
Donald is the worst. Oh my gosh. It's a common joke that VTuber, a lot of VTubers just have ADHD.
No!
Which it makes a lot of sense. A lot of streamers I know have ADHD. It's fun.
Clayton?
Not Clayton.
A lot of modern day people have it. I'm wondering if it has something to do with like technology.
I stepped away for a second. Sorry, did you say something to me?
Oh yeah, don't worry about it. I was
okay.
I was talking a lot of trash about you, you know.
Oh yeah, because I'm just the worst.
Oh, you're the worst. Yeah, for real.
I'm just a butt face.
ADHD. Oh, I read that. ADHD is a requirement for glitch stars. Does Leah have it too? Oh my god, I felt bad for my stream today. I kept getting so distracted to the story in Star Rail. Quite literally. Okay, so we need to do the. Oh, hey, what's that over there? Yeah, that's a food.
Gosh.
Oh, Kuri. I've heard that argument a lot, and I do think that's it too. I love short form content because it's like perfect for me. But I know that's not the way to do it.
You.
Oh my god. Oh wait.
Donald's not healing you because he's dying first.
Why is Donald dying? Oh yeah, he does keep dying. I just realized. I sometimes forget that he dies. Is that bad? Is it bad?
Jingle,
I just
jingle.
forget he exists sometimes. And I just
Jingle,
let him
jingle.
die.
Fight boss, jingle jingle.
Stop!
Okay, focus on Clayton. If you beat Clayton, you win. Regardless of the other thing.
That's crazy. Oh, please, please, please. I'm better about healing now, which is nice. You know, using a gun is actually... Oh, that was a really good Clayton voice. You know, you really take me off guard with random voices to do though. I'm like, how are you doing that? Donald will come back from the war eventually, right?
Goofy's down too now.
Oh, you
Hey,
serious?
Donald's back. Donald's back.
Do something, Donald, please.
Good. Focus.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, your friend stunned the big thing.
Nice.
Donald's whacking him with a stick.
Donald is finally doing something. I'm so proud of Donald.
Well, Donald's been fighting the the lizard the whole time.
Please no, Donald. Please.
You got this. You got this. Just one more combo.
Oh God, Donald, please, one more. Ah, come on. Good night, Sean. Love you. Oh, Donald does not know heal right now. Oh.
No, not yet.
This is stupid. Wait,
But,
okay,
but it doesn't
okay,
make a difference because he doesn't know how to heal you anyway.
You know what? I don't like this idea exactly, but I might just give him a potion. I'm pretty sure they're just gonna randomly use it for no reason.
You could also switch out one of them for Tarzan if you want. Tarzan hits really hard.
You know what we talked about earlier, where like the game punishes you for swapping out members.
Just in like the Trinities, but you've gotten all the Trinities you can at this point.
No,
anyway.
that's why I was so insistent on keeping that both.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Where are you going?
This is where I switch out Tarzan, right? No? Tarzan no here?
I mean, no, it's in your pause menu.
Wait, I can wait. I thought you can only do it at a save point. Am I crazy?
No.
Oh.
Wait, can you in this one? Maybe you can only do it at a save point. Either way, you're not going towards a save point.
This is maddening.
I don't remember. Maddie, can you switch out without a save point?
Yeah, only save
only
points.
Save points? Okay.
Go check out Sean. We love Sean so much. I love Sean.
I couldn't remember because I never switch out my party members.
That's fair. Korea is very insightful. I agree with you. Very straightforward. I really appreciate that about Korea.
If you jump off here, I can guide you back to camp where there's a save point. Actually, there'll be a save point if you just drop down right here.
Right here? Okay.
Yep.
Okay. Oh, perfect. I do think Twitch is nice because you can meet a lot of people with different perspectives on life and they can share their own experiences and stuff. It's really nice. Party. I for some reason that didn't register. Tarzan with Goofy or Donald?
I'd switch out Donald because Goofy hits harder.
See, I always remember taking Donald out, but I know I don't play the game right half the time, so that's why I asked. I was like, is this normal? Oh, this is nice.
I would switch out your own protect with the...
Yeah, that's what I was wondering. Okay.
Yeah.
Perfect. Yes, you do, app. Oh my god. Oops. Did I go the wrong way?
No, you went the right way.
Oh wow. I'm so proud.
This will drop you into camp, and then you just have to move over like 2 little sections to get to the fight. I will say though, just run past the enemies so that you don't expend all of your resources before the boss fight.
Oh god. I miss Winnie the Pooh.
Is this Tony Hawk?
Oh
Yes,
heck,
it
you
is.
know Psycho Card.
Just wait till we get to Kingdom Hearts 2 where there's a skateboard in every area.
Oh my god, I think when the game started to lose me was when Roxas. I like the Roxas. I'm not acting like the Roxas thing wasn't good. It was good, but I think that's where the game lost me.
You were going the right way.
I was like,
back.
nobody's.
What are you doing?
This way.
Hey, please.
Where?
What are you doing? You were
what?
going the correct direction.
I was? There's no other.
Yeah.
That's a dead end over there.
No, it's not.
Is it not?
It leads to a dead end, which is the boss arena.
You know, Korea, genuinely, that makes a lot of sense. Because I've wondered that myself.
I think there is autism and there is autism adjacent, where people are around autism so much they start developing those tendencies.
Oh, interesting. Do you think that happens with ADHD?
I'm not a doctor.
Well,
I think it happens with ADHD as well. I think that's why ADHD is so prevalent now, is because of the way the internet is. I think the internet is dominated by ADHD people, and everybody gets their information from the internet and their entertainment from the internet, and so they develop those habits.
Can you read what Joy said? Because I'm gonna be in mid game.
Joy says, you know how Tarzan's mom and dad were stranded on the island and then built the treehouse out of a boat? How in the heck did they get the boat up in the top of the tree? Aren't they only two people? Joy, in the movie it shows that the boat gets washed up by a massive wave and lands in the tree.
Wait. The boat gets brought in by a massive wave?
Yeah. That's
Sorry,
how they
the game
crashed
got insanely loud for no reason, and there was a huge crashing sound.
Well, that works
What?
out because that's the sound that the boat would have made.
This is so much better with Tarzan. You are welcome, Tarzan. You're welcome to this party.
He hits so much and so fast, especially compared to Donald.
Oh god. Oh god. Oh.
And he heals you.
Tarzan, you're my favorite character. Never allow Donald back into the party again.
Tarzan, just travel with us. Other worlds, all that. It'll be fine.
Yeah, just leave Donald here. They're not gonna know
Leave
the
Donald
difference.
here. You know what? It's Gorilla Town, it's a jungle, he's a duck, he'll fit right in.
You know, there's a lot of ducks in the, the forest, the jungle. It's actually their natural habitat.
Did I say forest?
It's a Florida forest. That's what it is. That was so much easier. What Tarzan? Oh my god.
Can I talk about the difference between OCD and OCPD? I only slightly know the difference between the two. Which is basically the difference between obsessive repetitive motions and obsession with, like, rules and regulation, right?
Oh. I've never had that described. I've never had it described to me that way. Isn't OCD a lot of a control thing too? Like you feel like you need to control your scenario or
You learned
situation.
cure, that's huge! Sorry.
Oh yeah, Gorilla. Gorilla. They're so
yeah,
cute.
I think so.
Gorilla.
I don't know. I don't know much about those disorders. I know a lot about ADHD because I have it, and I know a lot about autism because a lot of my friends have it. I don't know a lot about OCD and OCPD. Other than the fact that they are conflated very often. Splat. Bonk bonk.
That should have been me.
What do you mean it should have been you? What does that mean? Something about just watching those gorillas fascinate me.
They're so silly.
They're so silly.
They're really silly guys.
Tarzan home.
Sorry. Good job, Tarzan. I'm proud of you, buddy.
Nope, wrong way. Nope.
Oh,
This
way.
The hole. Yeah.
Tarzan. That's it. Tarzan home. That's it. He's really straight to the point. I appreciate that about Tarzan. None of the fancy
right home.
words. Like, he just tells me how it is, you know?
My gosh, look at all the chests everywhere. It's almost like it's a reward at the end of the world. Whoa!
Honestly, I'm wishing you all the best. Never mind. For some people, it's a very difficult journey. And my suggestion is just to don't give up. And I really do hope you find the help you need.
Yep.
It's a frustrating process, and I'm not gonna act like it's not.
If you go back to the Dalmatians' house in Traverse Town,
Yeah.
the parents will give you rewards for bringing their kids home.
Okay. Tarzan home, me robbed home of Tarzan. Don't do that. Do I go this way?
Yeah.
Oh,
Well,
never mind.
not quite.
Tarzan home. You know, I like Tarzan. Like I said, he's just to the point. I like that, you know? Doesn't have to say anything. I like understand. He's home, right? No, is he telling me to go home? Actually, now that I think of it, I don't think I have enough context clues to figure out what he's trying to.
He is telling you that we are at his home.
We are?
Yes, this is the sanctuary of the gorillas that nobody's been shown before.
Wait, I thought this was the last part. Oh, it is the last part. Why did they make it look like he's cursing?
時間で何しようあそれまいたけまいたけぐるぐるぐるぐるまいたけまいたけぐるぐるぐるぐるまいたけまいたけぐるぐるぐるぐる余った時間でまいたけまいたけぐるぐるぐるぐるまいたけまいたけぐるぐるぐるぐるまいたけまいたけぐるぐるぐるぐるまいたけまいたけぐるぐるぐるまいたけまいたけぐるぐるぐるぐるまいたけまいたけぐるぐるぐるぐるまいたけまいたけぐるぐるぐるぐる余った時間でまいたけまいたけぐるぐる
Where did you get that from, Jade? What context? Where did that information come from?
Oh, that's what it is.
She is making this up.
No heart.
Wow, Tarzan's English just got a lot better.
They just made up. That's good. Proud of them. They're really working together.
There is a reason Jane thought that that means heart.
Okay.
That hasn't been explained.
Oh.
Great setup. The keyhole protects the heart of the world, meaning this is where the heart of the world is. Jane knew that this was where the heart of the world was, but that was never mentioned that she knows that this is the heart of the world. So she sees this thing and what Tarzan's saying and goes, "Oh, this is the heart of the world."
Oh.
So he's saying heart.
See, that would have been lost on me completely.
Oh, it was lost on everybody because it makes no sense in context.
Makes sense. Hey, Gray! I don't know if this is too personal. Do you have ADHD?
Ray raids, and the first thing you say, you don't even say thanks for the raid. You just go, "Do you have ADHD?"
I'm sorry, Gray. Welcome in. Go check out Gray. He's the homie. We're currently playing Kingdom Hearts right now. Where are you going, Gray?
A weak-hearted fool like him stood no chance.
Also, let this cutscene play, and then we'll welcome the raiders quickly. But we're currently playing Kingdom Hearts. Why would you think that? Because we have really great conversations, and we skip everywhere. Doesn't mean you have ADHD, though. I was just curious.
But also, you're not answering.
Yes, the princesses. They are falling into our hands one by one.
So, cause you have ADHD, well,
Speaking of which,
just fine. Anyway, hi, Gray. God,
Grace still hasn't answered the question.
yeah, basically, Gray, and I think you're really fun to talk to. Oh, just for context, chat. Just because I think someone talks similar to me, it doesn't mean I think they automatically have ADHD. Just to preface, I'm being silly.
But also,
but also, So, well, I guess we better get going, and then we'll like wrap up like chat and stuff, and then we'll call it a night. But let me finish this part. But welcome in, Raiders. I am currently playing Kingdom Hearts with Aeolus right now, and we're having a great time. We're having a very great time. We've gotten distracted several times. It's kind of similar to what me and Gray do with Layton, honestly. But go check out Gray. He's the Fantastic Cloud creator, and he has trust issues. Don't worry about it. We don't talk about that openly. But he is he does a lot of
Did you know that trust issues is a symptom of
Stop! Everything's a symptom of ADHD at this point.
That was a joke. That was a joke.
It was a joke.
Enjoy the joy jaguars can climb trees.
Wait, but is it actually a symptom of ADHD?
I know I don't trust anyone.
I have trust issues too, but I think that's trauma, not ADHD. Wow, why do I even come here?
Let's look it up. Is trust issues are trust issues a symptom of ADHD?
All joking aside, I think everything could be under ADHD at this point.
While not directly listed as a symptom of ADHD, trust issues can often be a consequence of having ADHD due to the challenges it presents in maintaining consistency and reliability in relationships.
So it's a consequence of possible symptoms of ADHD.
Oh no, that was an AI generated answer, so I don't trust it.
Oh, you know what? That's
what
fair.
else we got?
Trust issues come with anxiety, right? Oh, that's true, Cody.
ADHD can be. Oh, this is important. This says people with ADHD can be and are trustworthy people. That's good. I didn't know that.
Yeah, but what isn't a symptom of some? I mean, honestly, Gray, that's very fair. We joke around about it, but I also made the same joke. Like, isn't anything a symptom of ADHD? It's like, what is like anything a symptom of anxiety? Anything's a symptom of depression and stuff. The list goes on. Not to say there isn't like more focused symptoms that are more
ADHD triggered anxiety can be perceived as a lack of trust. Interesting. Interesting.
Mini
Oh, interesting.
Oh me, I'm sorry. Okay. But all joking aside, go check out his content. He does a lot of Master Duel content. We talk about a lot of anime together, and it just like it derails so fast, but we have a good time. Yes, we did get sidetracked a lot.
Yeah, sorry, Gray. I wasn't actually like trying to accuse you or anything. I was just
Why are you being a goose?
I was just being a silly goose.
Oh my god, stop doing that bit! You were upset that people didn't hear the first time, aren't you? You're upset.
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah.
You're like, that was such a good bit and no one heard it. So I'm gonna try it
Nobody
again.
heard it.
I'm gonna try
Nobody
it
heard
again.
it.
Symptoms are just broad labels we use to help us describe the unique makeup of a person. That quality and traits aren't attached to the label, but rather attached to the person. Oh, I like that, actually. I don't have trust issues. I just don't trust like that. I mean, some people just... I mean, Joy, with your bad experience with your ex and stuff, I mean, like, who can blame you, homie? I wouldn't trust after an ex like that, too, homie. Also,
Okay.
for information, Joy has said this publicly. I'm not, like, just throwing private information Joy told me in private or anything.
Okay, this dialogue's really funny because there is a very subtly told story that happens that is never specifically mentioned or dwelt upon.
Leave good night, and you're just being silly. But yes.
But Jane's like, where's your ship?
Well, not too far. Sorry. I thought you wanted him to keep going. Yeah.
Remember how we got here in the first place?
No.
The ship crashed and was destroyed, and everybody was spread to different places, and you couldn't leave for a while because the ship wasn't around.
I forgot.
So, why do you have your ship back?
Is there an explanation?
So, it's the gummy ship, right? It's made of gummy blocks.
Yeah.
And every time you saved one of the gorillas, you received a gummy block.
Oh.
So they've been slowly rebuilding the ship the whole time.
Oh.
It's just like never specifically stated. But the ship got destroyed and spread across the jungle, and they've just been slowly putting it back together the whole time they've been here.
The gorillas have, or Jane has?
Technically, like Sora, Donald, and Goofy have, just
just
off camera.
just even though I've seen Sora the whole time, it's just implied, yeah.
Yeah.
Monkey power?
'Cause,
I
like,
mean,
you
yeah.
find-
You can leave and board the
ship
Gummy
gets
ship as soon
destroyed.
as you reunite with Donald and Goofy.
Right, which
Oh.
is after you get the first gummy block.
Really? So they just went
Yep.
off with that one gummy block.
Yeah, it was good enough.
We can go back. That's crazy.
So the implication of them giving you gummy blocks is that the ship blew up and got scattered, and you're kind of rebuilding it. But you can leave at any time as a gameplay mechanic. But like technically, it's supposed to be that you're like slowly putting it back together. But it's never like dwelt on, and they never made a fuss of it, which is funny.
I remember my friend made a drinking game out of Kingdom Hearts. The only time they said certain words we drink, we had to stop midway through Tarzan. Wait, which word?
Was one of the
Tarzan?
words? Was one of the words? Ee, ooh, ooh, ah.
Ee, ooh, ooh, ah. Oh gosh. Cool. Good thanks for the lurk. And also, let me finish this dialogue real quick. Yes, actually, there's no way.
Upgrade the keyboard.
For me, I thought you were gonna say like heart or something, or like Tarzan, but really, because it translates to drinking words.
Because it's heart, right? Because one of your drinking words was heart, and it translates to heart. So it, yeah, I'm picking up what you're putting down.
I'm reading. I don't know if people want me to read this, but
Here we go again.
can I save here or no?
Yes, you can.
I did something wrong, didn't I? Oh, nope, that's not it. Oh. Okay. How does one acquire this saving feature?
So, click on the world.
Oh, okay. How I can do it again. Do it again. No, you said click on the
Nope,
world.
Yep,
Oh.
you're doing the right thing.
Oh.
All of these are save points.
Oh, so you want... Oh, I understand. Okay, cool. Okay, hopefully me and Aylis can stay on track next time, but thank you for joining us today. Probably won't, but that's okay. You guys are here for the ride, not the destination, right? But I do appreciate all these talking points tonight, so thank you so much. And thank you for giving us patience when we're talking about these like topics as well. I know sometimes like these topics are a little touchy, so thank you so much for keeping an open mind to what we're saying. But again, if you think you might be neurodivergent, that's something you should discuss with your doctor, not people on the internet.
We don't know nothing, man.
Dude, we're just...
They know the thing. We don't know nothing.
We know none. Nope. Darn, now I'm curious. We were just talking about ADHD for like 2 hours? 2 hours? 3 hours?
2 hours. About 2 hours.
It was fun.
Yeah.
I had a good time. It's interesting to learn about, and even if anything, like if there's something you heard about in chat tonight, you were like, I'm gonna go Google that and fact check that. Feel free to do so. But Aylis is pretty well read. He is pretty well read though. But
Yeah, I mostly make it up while I go along, but you know.
you can't say stuff like that. You monster. But yeah. I want this podcast to last as long as possible. It lasted so long. It's just that the other bot is yeah. Maddie, there
No, I'll tell you what though. The podcast, it'll be back next Thursday. We'll be back with more Kingdom Hearts and talking about random garbage that comes to our minds.
podcast. We need to get Gray on one of these. I want to see how bad we can go into like a talking loophole of like randomness. Like
That'd be great.
I feel like we'll never stop talking. We'll talk forever, and it'll be like 7 hours. I'm like, dude, we need to get off.
I think we should just make a Miniful podcast. I think Miniful podcast just needs to happen.
No. Am I getting kidnapped? When are you? Maybe I don't know which one. I'll let Aeolus decide. I was gonna bring you in at one point during the Kingdom Hearts collab just to see how you and Aeolus interact, because I'm genuinely curious, because you guys do very similar things where you go on a joke for way too long and people don't know what you're like, if you're actually serious. But I know you're serious, usually joking most of the time, but then it's just like, he'll like, okay, but like, I know you want me to just go away and just never come back, and then all the people said to me like 5 years ago, they were all right, and like just going on a huge tangent out of nowhere.
No, it's I don't do it on purpose. It's okay, so it sounds from the fact that...
I was describing Gray, but you, for some reason, you're related to it.
My brother was a famous comedian for a lot of years. And one time he told a joke about how he was just going to bully me forever, and he was making a joke of it. And I didn't realize that he was joking for the longest time because, he was really bullying me. He was beating me up regularly, sticking my head in the toilet. But then eventually I realized, he's a comedian. This is a bit, right?
Okay.
But unfortunately, and at that point, I kind of gotten ingrained into my brain that jokes and bits should just go on unnecessarily long, and for a really long time.
I don't know if this is a bit, chat.
So I started beating him up when I got bigger than him as a bit.
What are you saying? See, I don't know what he's talking about anymore. Great. Be comedy. Be quiet, Gray.
It's a joke, Minnie. I'm joking. None of what I just said was true.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
You see, I've learned that a good joke is just a lie. A really long-term lie.
Chat, don't listen to him. Just don't listen to him. don't listen to him, chat. It's the part of the night where he's just really crazy, and I don't know anything he's talking about anymore.
I don't know what you're talking about. I'm perfectly normal. It's already morning, and I'm feeling fine.
Don't you deal with like constant migraines and insomnia?
My life is pain.
This is how he copes, guys. This is a good example of coping. Chat, did we see it? Can we name the coping mechanism here? That's right, it's comedy. Yeah, that's right, we joke about the pain. Yeah, that's right, chat. That's a coping mechanism.
I do think chat forgets that you were Dora's original voice actress.
Why do you say jokes like that?
No, it's fine. So I don't know if you guys know, Minnie and I have been friends for a long time. We've known each other for years. When we were kids, we actually both voiced characters on PBS. She was Dora the Explorer. I voiced the brain on Arthur. And we met in the studio. And I tell you, we hit it off. We've been friends ever since, I would tell her, I would just rap at her really badly, just really bad rap, and she would look at the non-existent camera and ask what the non-existent people thought of my rap. And it was a really good time. We grew out of it eventually, but
see, he has really specific like bits where it's just like, is he serious right now? Because it's just like
still waiting on my royalties.
Because that's a whole bit. I met him 2 years ago. 2 years ago? It was about 2 years ago. I've never met him in the studio. I've never voiced Dora.
She just doesn't remember.
He's gaslighting me, chat. He's trying to make up memories. I'm already making up memories as we speak.
You're like forgetting your chain of memories.
I might have to kick him out for that one. Really? Chain of memories? Really? Right now? A Kingdom Hearts joke on a Kingdom Hearts stream? Like, are you serious right now?
Didn't pull that off one very well. Yeah, that was rough. I didn't feel good about it either, don't worry.
Minnie, you speak fluent Spanish. I can't roll my R's, bro. It's called delivery mini. Its delivery is dry as heck. It's like a duologue bit. Sometimes people don't even know he's joking half the time.
I've never told a joke in my life. I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, you're right. Minnie doesn't know she's a sleeper agent waiting for her trigger word. Oh my god.
Yeah. Her trigger word is delicioso.
Oh my god. You read and speak fluent Yo, none of chat is in English, you stupid. Comedy, I thought it was crippling alcohol and nicotine addiction. No, that's a result of just being in the army. I'm sorry. Next. That was a joke. Ayla says the best jokes are lies, but he proceeds to tell a lot of truth. No, don't encourage his bad behavior. Panda would just have a field day lecturing me.
I do legitimately run. This isn't a bit. I do legitimately run into an issue where like I know a lot of stuff, like just because I research stuff when I'm bored, but because I also just lie so freely. Sometimes I'll be saying something fully true, and people will just think I'm lying. I'm like, well, this is my own fault.
Sometimes the thing is he'll like use research into some of the things he'll say, and then it just makes sense, and you'll go, oh, I never heard of that, but you seem really knowledgeable about it. And then he gets people into this like little like, but then the problem is he gets into the joke too far, and he's like, oh man, when do I stop? When do I tell them it's a joke?
Yeah.
Oh gosh.
Yeah.
I too cope with VTubers, so I get it. That's the
Well,
life you live when you committed to. Noctis also commits to a bit way too long until manifests. It's crazy.
Look, I am 5 years into my marriage, and my wife still doesn't know that when I said I was a responsible adult, it was a joke.
Panda! Panda! Panda!
She is literally sitting behind me.
She has so much. She's so easygoing for you. I don't know. She put someone that the question now is, was he lying or telling the truth for the last 2 hours? I don't want to even think about it. People think I actually like Ribbon more than you, and it's gonna stay that way. That's how committed to the bit I am.
What did I lie to you? Did I lie to you about much tonight?
No, Joy. This is how you do it. No. Hey, can you hug Panda for me and not Joy? Can you go do that for me? Can you go?
In the
can you
current
go over
position
there?
she's in, that would wake up our child, and I'm not about to do that.
Okay, can you pat her on the head?
I will pat her on the head for you, Minnie. Just
Okay,
for you.
Thank you. Just for me. Thank you. Thank you. This is how you do it, Joy. You went to go pat
I
her.
forgot to take my headphones off when I stood up from my computer, and I totally like got my head jerked back down.
Keep it down. Joy. And you don't understand. Panda's mine.
Okay, first of all, Panda's mine.
oh, some things I forget. My bad.
No, but we did get married in Idaho, so legally speaking, she's my property because they're a little old school there.
Oh my god! I'm kicking him off! Ah! Chad,
That's not true. Idaho was one of the first states to grant women's autonomy rights.
Oh my gosh. Oh my god. It's okay. I'm just gonna pretend you didn't say anything. For me, can we replace the mini emo with the bong and just put Aeolus instead? I think he deserves it more than I. That is insanely good, by the way, for me.
It's so good. Oh my gosh.
It's so insanely good. It's so good.
Honestly, the biggest peaks of tonight's stream were this emote, and the corgi.
Oh, the corgi was it was a big highlight for me too. Yeah.
Great moment.
It really worked a lot. Oh my gosh, Aeolus is the most off-topic, random things. My brain doesn't work anymore. But
sorry.
no, don't worry about it. Don't get into a apology fit like I know you're probably gonna do later. Don't worry about it. But go check out Aeolus. He streams a lot himself. We joke and call him a collab streamer. Just kidding. It's a joke. It's a joke. It's a joke. I can joke too. I have jokes too. Okay, I have jokes too. Go check out his channel. He does do collabs, unless he wanted to plug himself in. Do you want to plug yourself in, or do you want me to plug you in?
I'm gonna start playing Fortnite a lot because Miku's in Fortnite, and I've been obsessed with Miku since 2013. So
Yeah, so basically he's gonna be playing Fortnite. So if you guys want to watch a lot of Fortnite content, go check him out.
I'm also gonna start playing Kingdom Hearts again so that I can be caught up with everything and remember how to guide Minnie.
Also, if you haven't figured out yet, Aeolus and Panda are married. So if you also follow, it shocks him every time. I'm like, wow, you and Panda are such a great couple. He goes, what? We're married. I'm like, yes, you and Panda are married. And then he just loses his mind because he's like, how did I do that?
It's so exciting every time.
Why do you like that?
What a great life. Wow.
Wow. But go check him out. I don't know why I had to say that, but like I'm sure most of you have figured out by now. I don't know how you guys wouldn't. You guys would have to have like purposely just forget he exists for you not to know that. But they do content together, or if she's taking care of the kid, like he's streaming and vice versa and stuff.
Your chat's like, there's no way this guy's not single. He's a mess. And you're like, oh yeah, he's married to Panda. They're like, well, no.
She's too nice for you. Dang, she's not single. My dreams are ruined. I'm sorry, Blue Panda's married. Also, Che, you're married. I know Che's joking around too, but yeah. But Aeolus does do good content. He does. He used to do a lot of Kingdom Hearts related stuff. I think he's slowly getting back into that gist of things, but currently he's focused on Fortnite. He does do collab nights every other Tuesday, right? Every other Tuesday.
Correct. Every other Tuesday.
Yeah, every other Tuesday. So you'll see a lot of streamers over there as well, and give those guys a lot of love as well. But yeah. Anything else you want to plug in? I mentioned the Kingdom Hearts, the Fortnite stuff. I mean, you do a lot of like interesting stuff.
One really important thing that I think chat cannot forget is check out minifulsthrone.com.
I'm gonna get rid of him, chat. This is the last straw for you. Just kidding.
Throne.com/mini.
Are you done? Oh god. But for all, go check him out, guys. He would really appreciate it. Funny enough, he's not like this on his own channel. I don't know.
I'm really not.
He's very calm and like more like, how do I say, more analytical and more like all of that fun stuff. And then when he comes here, he's feral and menacing. It's horrible.
Maybe I need to be more this way,
My chat's gonna go in your stream, but like, hey, Aeolus, remember that like lying bit you did like on Minnie's channel? Like, what do you mean?
I'm gonna sip my tea. I've no idea what you're talking about. I'm a sophisticated streamer.
Oh my god. ADHD adjacent. It's all for a bit. It's all right. Yeah, he makes a bit of like just being completely normal on his channel, just being absolutely feral everywhere else. This is like, huh?
And like when I do collabs with people, I get like really ragey and like angry at them for being stupid. That's also a bit. I'm not a particularly angry or impatient person.
No. When we were working
bit.
on set with like while I was voicing Dora and he was like voicing the brain from Arthur, he had like really bad raging issues. Would just throw the headset across the room. Sometimes they would have to replace them, like replace the headsets and stuff, and it was just a big mess. Sometimes I would have to wait 5 hours.
First of all, you are the one who kept leaving the map at home. Okay.
This is a horrible fit. Why'd you even make that up? That was such an oddly specific made up bit.
I've had that. I've done that bit for years. Just like the voicing something on PBS. I've done that bit with people for years.
That's crazy.
The first time I ever did it, I was at work. Sorry, it's story time.
Okay,
I'm
okay.
sorry. No, you need to finish your
it's okay.
stream.
It's
But,
okay. Go ahead. Go ahead.
No, the first time I ever did it, I was at work. So I
investment.
used to work at Men's Warehouse. I sold suits. First
That
time I
doesn't
ever
suit you
did
very
that bit.
much, but you know, okay.
What was that?
That doesn't suit you very well, but okay.
Ha ha ha! Very funny. I was actually really freaking good at it. But no, it was. The store was almost empty, but I was with a customer. But I was the only person with a customer, and nobody realized I was with a customer because I was kind of working like quietly on one-on-one with them because they were kind of a quiet person.
Okay. So were you being formal with them? Is that what I'm hearing right now?
Yeah, well, it's a formal wear store, so
Right,
you know, you
right,
kinda,
right. Yeah, I'm just asking. Yeah.
So my coworkers were all and my manager were all on the other side of the store.
All right.
And I go over to start checking this person out. They can't really see me because of the way the store was set up.
Right.
But they were all folding clothes to like put stuff away. And one of them just yells, "Hey, let's get over here and fold clothes with us." And I just go, "Shut up! Don't you yell at me! Don't you know who I was 10 years ago?"
You pretended you worked on PBS 10 years
And
ago.
one of them goes, "Who were you 10 years ago?" I was like, "I voiced the brain on Arthur."
And he's never voiced the brain.
I've done that bit ever since.
That's horrible. He's done the same bit for years. Just anyone who will listen to the bit.
It's old, you know? See, the issue is I do a lot of repetitive bits, and I just let them go for too long. I guess it's just because I'm a silly goose.
Oh my god, stop it! Stop switching to your goose! He does a lot of Goose Goose Duck collabs as well, so that's why he always has that on hand, unfortunately. So I apologize to everyone who's has to deal with this constant switching back and forth. Did you pick the brain from Arthur because you want people to think about it? Oh my god!
That's pretty good.
That's pretty good. You know, Gray might be funnier than me, but I like to pretend he's crazy, so I seem funnier. Is that bad?
I believe the whole Panda persona is a bit. Panda's actually just me with a voice changer.
Yeah. And he's just really good at acting differently.
That's true. Yeah.
Yeah.
I just try to be all just like friendly and demure.
Demure.
Cutesy.
She's so cute. Oh god.
Don't get me started, Minnie. Not even fair.
Oh gosh. But we'll call it a night, and I need to thank For Me for this fantastic emote. So good night, Aeolus, and I hope you have a good night.
Good
We will
night.
see
Thanks for
you
having me.
guys next Thursday. We'll have talks about when to bring Gray into the mix because we can barely fit end a level without barely just making it. So yeah, takes a whole stream for like a 1-hour event. Wonderful, isn't it? But all right, see you guys next Thursday, and bye Aeolus. Tell Panda I said hi. But for me, I love it so much. It's like legitimately is so good. For Me has really evolved, and again, I'm sorry to go on a rant about this emote because we're trying to end stream, but I love this emote because it has so much frames but a lot of expression. The thing about, and this is what I struggle with, and this is why I have a really hard time making animated emotes myself, I start to not understand what works best for an animation, but For Me does that make sense? Just because you have a lot of frames doesn't mean the frame will look correctly. I have a lot of those issues. For Me knows what flows correctly, and it ends up looking incredibly smooth and fluid. It looks awesome. Aeolus is free. You can take him now. He was giving me a headache. Anyway, not just kidding. Is that a podcast? But you don't think it looks? Oh no, not at all. I don't think it's confusing. Oh, don't act like I don't give you a headache. But it looks super good. Thank you so much. This is great. It's not a podcast. Be quiet, chat. Speak of ADHD, this is the first time I've ever seen anyone spend 5 hours on Tarzan. I am notorious for doing this to content. I don't mean to do it. I just get off topic and then I completely get distracted. And it's been a wonderful time doing that. Thank you for letting me do that. I'm not crazy. You're suffering through ADHD. I'm not diagnosed, buddy. Did you pick the breed for Arthur? I read that. Minnie, ask your cousin Diego for help. I don't have a cousin named Diego. My cousins are Korean. I can't believe they're committing to fake. Yeah, I can't believe Aeolus and Panda are really faking having it. Yeah, no, that's not of it. The marriage bit, this marriage bit is going for a long time. Yeah, how can they go on a, like, a Panda and Aeolus go on a bit this long? I need this emote, the bonking one. Yeah, I'll put it in. Wow, spoilers. Gray's adorable. Gray's great. He's great. Thank you so much for the raid again, Gray. And thanks for the raid, Joy. I'm sorry, Bits, Joy. I don't hate you. Love you very much. The question is, was he lying or telling the truth for the last 2 hours? That's something I need to think about at night. See, I'm a gullible person innately, so I probably believe it. I'm a gullible person too, Curry. It's just, I'm around people with dry humor a lot, and I really like dry humor. You do not know how much I love dry humor. I'm proud of you, Curry. Big sis Curry. But yeah, a Korean Dora the Explorer. I've never voiced Dora. It's crazy that Dora was created this whole time. It's not official, but you are. Nobody believes her, but everyone knows her crap. No, I didn't voice Dora. Okay, Olis. You say that, but roll the R in Dora. I no, I can't roll. I can't roll my. Psych. Do you think I voiced Dora? You think I voiced Dora? Psych. Can you see where the stupidity is? Can we find the stupid person in chat? There he is. He's right there. Oh my god. Me. Oh my god. Stop it, Psych. You know Spanish, didn't tell me. She voiced Tails. Can I get your card? I don't have Dora. They mean he's being serious and me. I know I'm not. Muy bien, you're right. Oh god. It's okay. Rune trapped me with the, what was it? The Tails bit. And Tornado Tornado Onion, whatever the Mega Man character is. And then Aeolus just trapped me with Dora. It's wonderful. You know, I feel like Gray would be a better Dora than me. I don't know. He just has that like PBS like, hey kids, you know what day it is today? I'm telling you, he's really good. Aren't you supposed to sleep, dude? What time is? Oh my god, dude. You are hecked for work tomorrow. Oh, right, Bisp. I forgot. Well, duh, Gray was Diego. Oh my god, Gray's my cousin? Minnie, can I get your autograph? Not for the voice acting, but... Oh, Joy. Who's hecked? I don't know. You don't you have work tomorrow? It's late for you. I thought you work the weekdays and like get the weekends off or something. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm mistaking you for another person. Nope, that me. Yeah, it's what day is it tomorrow? Yeah, it's Friday, dude. Joy, I got you. All right. I go to sleep. Good night. Hopeless sweet dreams. Okay. Minnie, can I have your autograph? Not for voice acting, because I really want to make money selling it to Joy. You know what? We can get mad at Alf for doing that, but we can also say Alf understands that it's just things are worth money and knows how to capitalize on that. That's a winner over there. I don't know Spanish. 몰라요. 몰라요. 한국말 좀 쓰세요. Ah, God. My param went. I hope great. And I hope Nair didn't hear me say that so horrifically. But you voice Dora. I do not voice Dora. You stinky. You stinky. You're so stinky. Why are you being so stinky right now? You sneaky stink. You stinky stink. Meaning I have your autograph, but for your voice acting, I don't voice act. Could you check the other version to see what you think? Sorry for me. Let me see. Oh, both is good. You know what? This is a good thing to ask for chat. All right, for me, it's 2 bonk emotes real quick. And for me, I'm sorry if I'm missing your message. I sincerely apologize. I really do appreciate you repeating. I know it's quite frustrating for people to keep repeating themselves, so I apologize. I don't know. Both flow really well. Do we have a preference? I think I like the second one just because it has more movement, but the first one does get the job done a lot. I like the slower one. I like the second one. Can we get a poll on that, actually? Yeah, I like the eyes too. The eyes really give it a lot of movement. I can't believe you call Psycho Pablo. I did not call Psycho Pablo. Oh, wait, I did, actually. Hey, Minnie. Hi, Griffo. Hi. We love Griffo so much. I can't believe Alpha's really talking about selling a hypothetical autograph to Joy and Joy hypothetically humoring that as well. It does, Geek, actually. 네. 한국말 수제요. 수제. Oh, God. My 발음 is so 나빠. 너무 나빠요. 안 돼. 안 돼요. 안 돼. 왜 그래요? 안 돼요. 발음 너무 나빠. 나. 발음 너무 나빠. I need to use Korean more often. I've been really slacking on that. So currently everyone I live with speaks English, and yeah, so I never use it. Even my brother doesn't really use it. So I need subtitles, but I can recognize a lot of the things they say. But there are words and more complex words I don't understand. I equate my Korean to like elementary. Like very extremely elementary. Joy, no. There's always a reason. There is a poll for which one we like. The fast one is the second one, and the slow one is the first one. Thank you, Alf. Very, very, very innovative and intriguing. I like my English. Yes, Randir, your English is horrific. Oh my God. Just kidding. I joke with Randir, of course. Oh, I lost my reason. Do you? Oh, for your grandmother. Is that why? But yes, Rondi, I'm looking through our chat logs because I know you said it quite a bit and I missed a few things. You do process things very fast and it's very interesting. Have you seen me type? I don't think I would see you type. I watch you type. Does that make sense? That's fair, Joy. I think learning a language is more about maybe preserving the language and the culture, but at the same time I understand. Yeah, Blade agrees with Marigold's very, very silly opinion, yes. Kikdo! I like the animation type. Animation is the fast one, but the speed of the slow one. Oh, I like the fast one personally, just because I like fast emotes. I think they're funny. Boots is gonna hear about this. Okay, Diego. Joy. You hunt. You hunt. I don't know if Maddie's still here. I was gonna ask Maddie if he could unvod one of the VODs. I have to go check if it uploaded though. Sorry for bothering. You're never a bother. I absolutely love that you spent time doing it. You spent all day on it, didn't you? If anything, I feel bad. So thank you so much. Usually for me will always ask me like, oh Minnie, what do you want? Like I should do something nice for you. I'm like, for me, you don't have to do anything. Every time I answer like, for me, I just want you to take care of yourself. Just take a break or like get a nap in or something. For me one today. For me actually did it. I know my dog is barking. Not really, but I spent some time. You did, but thank you so much. You can genuinely see all the work for me put in. Let me go and actually upload it while we're talking anyway. Formy is a good friend. We love Formy very much, and Formy is a absolute sweet person. Let me... The rough part is I don't know what to get rid of. Do people prefer the emo... No, I already got rid of the normal version versus the emo one. Oh, heck. This is rough. This is rough. I don't know what to get rid of. No one really uses the T one, right? Should I get rid of the T one? Bang! Just the peanut. Oh my god. I almost died. I don't think the VOD got uploaded. That's good. If someone could check for me tomorrow, that'd be great. But if that doesn't end up happening, that's fine. Should we get rid of the head pat one? Or the... I don't... Do we use the thinking one a lot? Marigold, Marigold will formally announce that I will return from my graduation. That's not what you said. The pudding one? I guess we don't use the pudding one, but it's so cute. I love the pudding one, but that's fair. One of the car ones. All right, chat. People make a lot of stories with the car one, though. The head pat one. People head pat me a lot, though. Did we even use the raid one very often? I don't think we do. Let's just get rid of that one for now. Oh, the size file's too long, too big. Give me a second. For me, would it be a little bit? I can do it. It's not a big deal. I can do it. It just sent you a small version. Oh, okay. Thank you. Thank you. Appreciate you. I appreciate you so much. I was like, heck, I need to do this fast. We do for raids, but yeah, we can do that. We use a lot of other emotes for raids. We don't particularly need that one. All right. Let's see. V for Miside. And I got that pending. All right. Let's see. I wonder which one we use for raids. We do use those ones a lot for raids. We have 2 dab ones. Funny enough, the first one isn't a dab, it's a dance. Aeolus, you know, your son happens to be really good at driving. Thank you for me. I did upload it. I don't know when it will. It should be instantly approved, but it takes a little bit of time. If you guys wanted to refresh it, I guess he has good taste. It's a good car. It's sturdy. It works. It's doesn't need gas. It's a good car. It's a good car. I recommend it. Oh, I already uploaded. It's perfect. Thank you so much, Warby. I love it. Thank you so much. I can't believe I'm getting bonked here. Thank you, Apple. You don't have to do... Apple really do be doing a lot of work on his day off. Appreciate it. You don't have to, though. You know I respect your time. I'm still waiting for the Fortnite training arc. Yeah. Thanks, Alf. Now we need the bonk redeem back. I'll try to get Trigger Fire to work. There's so many different things I need to fix. It's been rough trying to prioritize which one. So... I love it for me. I'm sure chat will get a lot of uses out of it. But it is late. I do apologize. So I'm going to have to raid out and really fast. So please give anyone, whoever I raid, my regards. Please let them know I probably had to like step away really quick. I believe I do want to raid. Oh my god, Joy's uncle is streaming. We are raiding Jeff. I know Jeff is trying to partner push right now. So we're gonna give Jeff some love. He had a really rough time with the you know, as you guys know, he was top 4 and he technically was top 3, but due to an error he wasn't able to go. So we're trying to push for that partner for him instead. So maybe we should make like a path for a partner or something like that. That's what I would prefer for the raid. But you can do whatever you want, chat. You're your own free person. This is for leaving us, Mini. I can't believe it. I guess that's what I get. But good night, Biz. But good night. Mini to explore. This is rough. But thanks for listening in on tonight's stream. I do appreciate the patience. I do get stressed out about how much I deviate from topics and stuff, and yeah, brain hyperfixates is too hard. But thank you so much, and thank you for sharing your experiences and stories with us. We always appreciate that. We'll try to be more Kingdom Hearts coded next time, but no promises. Thanks for the ADHD podcast. You know, Aeolus is actually diagnosed, so that's pretty cool. Charja. Oh, near the Charja. We love Nair. 신기해요. Good night, Sai. Good night, Sweet Dreams. Good night, everyone.